Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Megat Amir bin Megat IZHAM, and I will start off with our subtopic, and that is the definition of business concept development. Okay, business concept is a fundamental prerequisite for the existence of a company. It does not have to be unique in order for the company to be successful. This business concept is can also call a business plan. For example, someone wants to start a company, but what's the purpose of the company? You can't just go around and tell to people, hey, I want to build a company, but for what? What's the purpose? What do you want to do? So this person have to have the concept, the what do you call, the core for what's the business, what you're going into it, what you're gonna start off with your business. So it doesn't have to be unique, doesn't have to be something new. It's just something you can use it yang sedia ada, yang example phone. Okay, there's a Xiaomi phone, but you have an idea to build a new phone, but it's the same concept. It's phone, but it's different than iPhone. It's different than Xiaomi. So so long as this the iPhone, maybe this is example. Okay, example. So maybe the iPhone just take the idea from as you say, Xiaomi is Nokia. I think Nokia is the first phone. So maybe iPhone takes the idea of phone from Nokia to start off with their brand new company. But the concept is the same. It's phone. It's the same use. It's the same use for all the people. But it's different. But it's the different market. Okay. Through franchising, for example, can use an existing business concept and establish it in a new market. Like I said, iPhone, their target market maybe for the Americans, but Nokia is targeting for the Asian Pacific, like that. Okay. Subtopic: what does business concept do? Okay. Business concept serve as an overview to potential business partner or investors. It provides them with enough information on whether or not should continue with the proposed plan. Thus, concept statement should hook the audience attention as well as justify the investor's decision. Okay, it's business concept. When you come up with a idea to start up a company, you have to have some kind of document uh, to ask for a sponsorship for your company. So the sponsorship, you can ask for an investor, or you can ask for a partnership for another company. So uh, to in order to do that, you have to have this concept. I said you have to have a idealistic plan, a great plan, so that the investor can feel great, can feel the rasa dia nak invest in your company, dia nak invest dalam company tu, so that dia punya investment tu will be worth it. So there's a investor, partnership, everybody, macam saya kata, kalau ada orang nak invest dalam satu company tu, mestilah dia nak benda tu bagus kan, something yang boleh datangkan untung pada dia. So your idea, business concept tu, it have to be realistic, it have to be some kind of extraordinary. The next topic is development process, the process of this development. Okay, the first step is brainstorming to create a potential product or service concept. Okay, gather your team around, gather stable, sembang. What's the idea? What do you want to do? What you think is the best thing to do for your service or product? To come up with a brilliant idea for your company. Okay, number 2, performing customers research to target your ideal customer. Okay, after the brainstorming, you research the customer. Example, you research your competitors. Example, you look your concept is you want to build a new phone. So you see this your rival's phone. They maybe the customer doesn't feel something not quite right for the phone. They want something new for the phone. They want something new for their current product. So maybe if this research, you can your company know what's in it for them, what they can add new to their current product. Okay, number 3 is estimating the market potential for your product or service concept. Okay, I guess this one maybe I know. maybe your product is not successful in the Asia, in your Pacific region. Maybe your product is more successful in the US. Like example, if you sell iPhone in Asia, maybe it doesn't sell because Asia people, they're cheap, they ketekut. So maybe in the US they have a lot of money, so they maybe your market can survive in the US, but your market cannot survive in Asia. So that's what you call market potential. You search for your market potential. Okay, and the fourth step is creating a prototype for your product. Okay, example, if you want to build a robot, I see this one video. They're trying to building a transformer robot. So it doesn't have to. So to start off, you cannot start by building and come up with the end result. It have to have some kind of prototype, some testing marketing, benda yang boleh dia orang uji. So they have to test this thing. They have to test this metal steel if it's work or not. So if it work, then it will continue to the next stage. They continue to the next stage. So that was called creating a prototype for your product. Okay, number 5 is devising a market strategy. Okay, this is the basic marketing, the 4P of marketing, and that is product, price, place, and promotion. You have to know what your product is, what to set your price for your product, the place to sell your product, and the promotion for your product. Number 6 is performing test marketing. This test marketing is you search for individual specific customers for your product to test your product. If it's a good, kawan kata orang ramai setuju, they agree with your product is good and they promote it to their friends, so it means your product is good to go. Your product can go elsewhere without outside your region. You can go far with your product if the test marketing, if the specific customer say yes to your product. And lastly is evaluating your result. Okay, this is the basic. After all the stage, we have to evaluate what's next, what to do, apa yang kurang sebelum ni, apa yang boleh diubah sesuai untuk produk yang terkini. So that's why I call evaluate your marketing. Do you want to improve anything about your current product? The concept development process helps company improve their chances of clearly understanding their concept potential as a product or service to reduce the chances of failure. Okay, to reduce the chances of failure for your product, this concept development is one of the process to start off to reduce the chance of failure and more to success. So with this concept, they know the company know what to do, what's the concept, what's the idea. You can start a product without any concept of the things you want to start. So this concept development can reduce the chance of failure and more to success. Concept development survey are cost-effective and valuable way to test your product concept to customers and broader markets. Okay, concept development ni you have to have surveys. So surveys can help. This survey can help this product to improve and untuk menambah baikkan lagi produk yang kamu untuk masa akan datang. Because as we know, times changes, modern era changes. So your concept have to change throughout time. So how to do this? If you have to do some kind of surveys, surveys can be capture objective opinion on your product features. Okay, ask the customers what's the opinion for the next feature on your product, because like I said, customer is always right. Listen to the customer, what do they want to have on your product or on your next feature of product. Okay, number 2 is help optimize your product by eliminating features you don't need. Okay, sometimes your product have something that there's a feature that they don't need, like a phone. They don't need like me, I don't need those iCloud because it doesn't because I don't understand what does it do. So it takes a lot of my phone memory. So maybe my idea is to iPhone to reduce the cloud for their next iPhone launch. Okay, number 3 is test the effectiveness of your brand influence on your concept. Okay, test the effectiveness, test tahap keberkesanan phone tu your phone, example phone, if they is it friendly, is it uh, who's the buyer, is it the young one, is it the young guy, is it for the old citizen to buy, is it sesuai untuk orang bukan untuk sesuai untuk orang muda saja, mungkin sesuai untuk orang tua, like that. And number 4 is check the effectiveness of existing product. Okay, check that, tengok tahap keberkesanan, tengok dia orang punya apa form tu, your concept, tahap keberkesanan produk itu. Tengok does it masih boleh go atau not, masih boleh pergi atau tidak. Okay, I like to phrase here. I'll say the important is business concept is what ties your business idea to greater core. Okay, that's it for me. I will pass this presentation to my fellow friend Munira. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NURMUNIRA. I will present about the role of business concept development. Business role position that have a certain set of responsibilities. Business role alone owner and stakeholder to designate specific title and duties to employees. Setting up business role allow employees to delegate important tasks to professionals who are qualified to perform this job. Bila pekerja ni mempunyai pemahaman yang jelas mengenai tanggungjawab mereka, mereka ni akan dapat menyumbang kepada kejayaan syarikat dengan lebih baik. First is manager. As a business development manager, you will identify new business opportunities in order to generate revenue, dapat meningkatkan keuntungan and help the business grow. Kerja ni melibatkan perancangan dan penentuan kedudukan, strategi yang teliti di pasar yang sesuai atau meningkatkan operasi perniagaan, kedudukan atau reputasi dalam beberapa cara. You may have a single role in the organization or lead a team of staff. Your work will often reach across all the area of the business. And then is a marketing manager. A marketing manager oversee the entire marketing department depending on the size of the company. In large corporation, there can be multiple team within the marketing department, each with their own marketing manager. Each manager report directly to the CMO. In small business, the marketing manager may be the only top level business role in the charge of the directing marketing. And then is a product manager. Product manager analyze product market and streamline process related to the product development. A product manager may focus their effort on researching customer market, investing in demand product, assessing manufacturing process for making a product, analyzing competitor product and collaborating with marketing team to develop strategy for promoting product. And then is a project manager. Project manager oversee many of the planning and development processes for business project. These are professional initiate design, monitor, control and finalize a project. This business role may have the responsibilities of analyzing and mitigating risk to various projects, and they commonly work with another department manager, such as manager and product manager, to plan and develop each aspect of a project, including budget, resources, and timeline. And then is finance manager. Finance manager usually analyze cost and revenue and use this data to prepare the financial report. In smaller organization, This business role may oversee several financial aspects of business operation, such as calculating and projecting incoming revenue and company expenses. In large business, the finance manager may be responsible for managing staff, accountant and bookkeeper. Dan mereka ni akan bergantung pada kerja profesional ini untuk membuat laporan dan ramalan kewangan yang lebih tepat. And last is human resource manager. Human resource manager direct the human resource department. They oversee large team with the human resources department or in smaller organization. They may be in charge of only a few staff members. This business role is important for the operation because they recruit, interview, hire and onboard employees. HR manager commonly consult with top-level executive to initiate strategy plan and as a contact between upper-level manager and company staff. Kenapa fokus kepada manager ni? Sebab manager ni akan uruskan banyak perkara, macam bagi idea dorang yang akan uruskan semua plan yang ada. And then is important of business concept. Most business start with the initial idea that series generally originate from both. Keperluan ni untuk memenuhi aspirasi kewangan and opportunity to provide a cutting service or product. You must begin by gaining an understanding of the industry that your business falls down. Your insight into the industry will inform your business decision. Start researching the industry under the brown heading. As you learn about the industry, you may narrow down to subcategories. The first point is follow a process of how will access of business idea or concept. That means is when employees follow procedure, they perform tasks correctly and provide consistent customer service. And in case the quality of your organization, product and service, and in turn improve your company reputation. And then is decide whether to move forward with the project and business. It decide to move forward. It means if a company integrate a large industry retailer, probable competitor could face limited access to distribution channel. So means they should decide what to do if any problem with the project. If you should move forward, you should move forward as soon as possible to supaya tak ada apa yang berlaku dekat projek tu. So important, penting sangat untuk kita terus berfikir, lepas tu bertindaklah dengan idea yang kita ada. And then it can outline the consumer problem that want to solve. It means it also refine your idea. Outline the customer problem. It's to aim to solve and discuss how the idea will fit into the overall market. In a snackable snapshot, you can share with investor, leader, and or your future partner how to solve the problem.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is SAIDATUL. I will explain about example of business concept. We take Taco Bell as our business as our example. So I will explain what business concept that Taco Bell use and how they use that concept into their business. So Taco Bell is the restaurant chain is beloved by its customer for creative and tasty creations such as the Doritos Tacos taco and the naked chicken chalupa. The Doritos Nachos Taco and the naked chicken chalupa is their famous menu. If you already know, Taco Bell is already open in the Malaysia on April this year in Cyberjaya. But Doritos, but the menu, but they doesn't have a Doritos Nachos Taco and naked chicken chalupas because maybe they're using a non-halal foods, I think. So the first concept they're using is idea generation. Idea generation is the continuous and systematic quest for new product opportunity, including updating or changing an existing product. So the goal is to generate idea for new product. So that means idea generation is they already have their product, so they just using the same product, they just upgrade or improving that product. For the example, Taco Bell, they're using foods to such as their product, so they just improve that food. Maybe they change their flavor or their shapes of their products. So because tujuan dia hasilkan idea untuk idea baru, menghasilkan idea dan perkhidmatan yang baru. So for the Taco Bell, the development team review 5,400 new product idea each year. So every year they're using the same idea. So they just already have preparation for research their new product. Just what I know, they have an innovation team, 40 people in innovation team. So that team will spend time in the grocery store, online social media, and competitors restaurant for their inspiration. So they will research to make another new product. Just like today, they such like young people today, they like eating spicy food, right? So maybe they will, for example, maybe they go to research what kind of spicy food they want to make it. So the second concept is concept development and testing. That means the internal objective analysis of step, and this step is replaced by customer opinion in this stage. So that means the idea or product concept at this point must be tested by through customer base. So whatever opinion or feedback from customer, they will take it and they will adjust or improve the concept according to the feedback. So in the Taco Bell, they're using the wafer taco. So the wafer taco is one of their famous menu. So the team generated 18 iteration of the product before deciding on the final one. So they're repeating 18 times to make the wafer taco. So because their menu and their product is created by in the company's kitchen, so they will give the taste to their employees. They not using customer luar lah, dia tak guna lah customer macam kita. Maybe they just using their own employees to taste and get the feedback from their opinion before they are deciding the final one to make a wafer taco. So the next concept is product technical design. Product technical design is mean integrate the result of the feasibility analysis and feedback into the product. So this stage consists of determining that prototype of concept into workable market offering, ironing out the technicality of the product. So in this stage, they will change their products mengikut feedback yang dibagikan oleh customer. So so they will improve their products to make it better one. For example, for the Doritos Lacos Taco, the product team discover a process to evenly distribute seasoning of the shell and content cheese thus in the production process. So Taco Bell they use Doritos for technical design because they want to make Doritos. If you know Doritos is the snakes, macam kepuk lah kita makan dia akan hancur, yang nipis-nipis tu kan, jajan kita makan biasa tu. So they don't want to make Doritos break, so they will change their recipe. They're using another ingredients, just like what I know. For this menu, they're using 40 recipe to make a perfect Doritos, because in the Doritos they will put another ingredients such as the vegetable or the meats they will put, so macam makan burger dalam tu kan. So they don't want to mix, when customer eat it will break, so tak ada bersipah nak makan. So they take 4 recipe to for make the perfect Doritos. Okay. So the next one is the next concept is test marketing. Test marketing is different from business testing, just like what I explained before, because the test marketing they using the whole purpose marketing plan, because their goal of this stage is to validate the entire concept. That's mean from the marketing angle and message to packaging to advertising to distribution. So by testing entire package before they launch their product. So di sini diorang akan mengkaji dengan lebih detail about their products. So maybe they will giving some sample to their customer target. So they will dia akan kaji lah secara detail ni, ataupun dia akan ambil balik feedback yang lain, or they will take their another feedback for customer from their customer target. Sebelum diorang pasarkan di pemasaran diorang lah, sebab because they want to know how their product go, macam mana produk diorang diterima, penerimaan produk sebelum pelaburan masuk ke pasaran. And the last one for the example is Taco Bell. They use 350 anti-500 ideas and up in consumer. This means they take 500 idea, just like what I said before. Maybe they will take example 500 example idea to give to the customer target. Dia akan bagi ke customer target diorang. So dari situ diorang akan mengkaji dengan lebih detail lah sebelum diorang pasarkan. So the last one is the market entry. So market entry adalah for the final concept that Taco Bell use. So market entry is the commercials. This stage with the product is introduced to the target market, reception of the target market, the competition and subsequent enhancement to the product offering. So bila dah masuk marketer ni, sebab the final concept they using, so they will take dia akan tengok lah macam mana penerimaan produk dorang, penerimaan sasaran dorang, macam mana persaingan produk ni dengan pesaing dorang, dan juga peningkatan seterusnya terhadap tawaran produk tu. So for Taco Bell, they will take 8 nanti 10 produk and up in the national menu. So daripada 4,500 and 500 idea, they just take 8 nanti 10 products in the to put on the national menu. So that's the concept. Example of business concept. So the next slide is summary. For the summary in business, preparation is the key to success. Yes. So whatever we do, we need preparation, right? For example, before we take an exam, of course we need good. Of course we study back what we learn, right? So that's mean the preparation, and the second one is it's important to start with good idea, because with good idea can make a good product, right? And a business manager must develop the idea into business concept to determine whether or not it is valuable. Because we start with manager, and idea, the good idea is come from the manager. So the manager must know, must develop that idea into business concept. So dia akan tahulah sama ada idea tu boleh digunakan atau diteruskan. And the last one is, if the concept is found to valuable, further development into a business plan will allow a business manager to consider the practical implication of their concept. So that's all from us. Thank you for listening.